Dear friends, today you will see in this story how the beautiful colorful world of a princess, her pink hair, and the garden of rose flowers suddenly turned black, and why the princess who was happy every moment was sad and sad now. Once upon a time there was a beautiful rose garden in a distant country. This garden was so beautiful that anyone who went there would be stunned. There were only roses in the garden. This garden was guarded by a beautiful and charming princess. There was a cute pink-haired princess who was as beautiful as a rose flower, and her sweet singing voice spread the scent of roses everywhere. Princess Gulbano was not only famous for her beauty but also known for her charm and love. Every day she tended the garden, watered the roses, and enjoyed their fragrance. A prince who was passing by came to her garden on the scent of her beautiful voice, and he was very impressed by the beauty and magical voice of the princess. Now he often came there to meet Princess Gulbano. Both of them had become good friends. But one day when the princess was walking in her garden, a witch passed by. She was jealous of the beauty of the princess and her magnificent garden. She was a cruel and jealous witch. The witch thought that if she ruined this garden, the princess would also become ugly and disappointed. So she went near the Princess Gulbanu and started chanting magic spells on her. She was not visible to the princess, but the princess could feel that something was wrong. She started feeling sad in her heart. As time passed, the spell took effect and the witch's jealousy robbed her of her song. Her pink hair turned black. The princess wept, and she and all the flowers in her garden turned black. The news spread to every corner of the state, and everyone became depressed. When Prince Gulfam heard about the plight of Princess Gulbanu and the garden, he decided he would do anything to break the witch's spell. The prince set off for the witch's castle. The path was very dangerous, but the prince's love and courage made him go on. Finally, he reached the witch's castle. Prince Gulfam drew his sword and said, "O witch, I have come to break your spell. You have wronged Princess Gulbano and her garden, and now you will suffer the consequences." The witch mocked the prince, saying, "A weakling like you cannot fight me." But as the prince struck with his sword, the light from his sword broke the witch's power. Her magic weakened. As soon as the witchcraft was over, life returned to the rose garden. The roses bloomed again, and Princess Gulbanu also returned to her original state. The princess thanked Prince Gulfam, and together the two made the rose garden even more beautiful.
A few days later, the princess and Prince Gulfam were married, and there were rejoicings throughout the kingdom. Thus, the Princess of Roses and Prince Gulfam lived a life full of happiness and love together, and the rose garden became a symbol of fragrance and beauty for all.